What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with a little bit more of the Destiny 2 free-to-play experience. I think we're on day 4 so far, going through this new account that we made. Just running a little bit of blind well, trying to farm up some gear, and we got Zur coming in the game today, so that's exciting. Unfortunately, that turns out to be a little bit of a letdown, and Bungie really needs to get their crap together and fix Zur at this point, because the bad stat rolls on the armor he brings are starting to get a little bit old. Like even on my main account, I always check Zur to see if he's got any good high roll stat armor, because every once in a while he's got something that's pretty good on the legendary gear. And we were really hoping on this account that we would be able to take advantage of that today and get some, mid 60s rolls and start working on some builds. But unfortunately, as you'll see a little bit later in the video, if we make it to that footage, all the armor he brought this week was garbage. I think there was one that was like a 50. And it's just, that's not even worth buying or trying to roll up. So we had 200 plus legendary shards that we managed to save up this whole week, just dismantling gear. And it's going to turn out that we really didn't get to spend too many of them. Now, I did buy the exotic engram from him. I think I got the Ophidian aspects or some exotic gloves that we can use, which are kind of nice, and they actually had a pretty decent roll on them. So we'll maybe look at using those possibly once we get a better idea and get all our subclasses fleshed out a little bit more. We're still in the process of getting all the fragments we need for each subclass. We don't have to buy all of them. We just need to get the ones that we're going to need for some decent builds, but at some point we want to have the flexibility. But they are very expensive. They're 25,000 glimmer a piece, and as a free-to-play player, you don't have the season pass bonuses for getting the glimmer bonuses and whatnot, so it's a little bit more difficult to farm up glimmer. I've been right around 50 to 75,000 every day, and I've been able to buy a fragment or two each day, which is not too bad. But we also want to have that glimmer available for weapon upgrades and crafting and other things, so it might take us a little while before we can get up to that new glimmer cap of 500,000. I also discovered today that apparently as a free-to-play player you cannot do any of the season activities. They let you do it like once or twice to experience it, and then it's like you have to buy the full-blown season pass, so we can't do any of the stuff with Riven. We can't even get the bounties, and it actually kind of glitched out on me today a little bit, I guess, because I went in to do the initial quest for Savathun's Spire for the prior season, because I guess it wanted me to finish that one before it would let me try Riven. And right after the solo mission finishes, it puts you into orbit to do a Savathun's Spire. And I had to go eat dinner, so I exited out of that thinking I could just come back in and requeue it later, and it will not let me come back in now, so I can't finish that quest line. It's stuck on step 2 of 6, so I'm never going to be able to finish that quest now as a free-to-play player, which really kind of sucks. Also, the thing with Zur today, most of the exotics he had were locked behind DLC, so we couldn't really buy any of them. All the weapon rolls he had were absolute garbage, and as you'll see here in a second, all these armor rolls are absolute trash. I mean, none of these, I would even look at 50 on the helmet is just pathetic. Like, one of the reasons a lot of new players probably wind up getting out is because they see crap like this, but it's really disappointing. I can kind of see why new people get tired of playing the free-to-play, but we at least got the exotic Cypher quest. Maybe we'll be able to do something with that with Zur here, so I don't know. And there we go with the engrams. We at least got a new exotic. The gloves rolled halfway decent there, so not too bad. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.